Welcome to the Desire Over Doubt Show, coming to you from Savannah, Georgia, with your hosts, elite and international elite lifters, Nate Korpusic and Savage Cat.
Not.
There she is. You're on mute.
Yeah, I unmuted myself because I had it like unmuted and I'm like, dude, they can probably hear me just rustling around, you know.
That's okay.
It's good seeing you too. I haven't seen you in a long time.
I'm seeing like half of our faces, anyways.
Yeah, I know. I was
there
like,
we go.
Yeah, I
That's
like zoomed
better.
it out a little bit. Hopefully, this is okay. Like this video, like camera.
Great. It's great.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Mm-hmm.
You are officially on the Desire Over Doubt show, and this is our empowerment series. And we have asked you to come on to answer a few questions about your journey of empowerment and what it means to you and how it pertains to your lifting and strength training and kind of all that. So without further ado, ask away your first question.
Why don't we start with you telling us kind of who you were before powerlifting?
So I wasn't athletic at all. At all. I mean, I did. There was a little point when I did a little bit of volleyball, but not really. Like it was more like just a young thing that I did like in middle school that wasn't serious or anything. But yeah, I like to play a lot of video games. I like to sit in my room all day, and I just kind of. I mean, I go to art school, so like I was very artistic. I kind of just very reserved, kept to myself, stayed in my room, didn't really go out very much, and very insecure, very, very insecure, and had a lot of mental health issues and insecurity issues. So that was my previous journey. Like that was like me during high school, middle school, very large portion of my my young adult life and childhood. And so, you know, that's the journey for me has been very recent. So I would say it was pretty recent, especially for most people.
Well, now you're in college.
Yes.
You're in what year?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior already?
What?
Oh my God, time flies. So look how far you've come. I mean, now, you know, you're talking about how you used to play video games, stay in your room all the time. Now you're living on your own in Savannah, you know, going to college,
Yeah,
you know, doing that's a big difference. That's a big difference.
Yeah.
And you had your first real powerlifting competition last year, right?
Yeah. Oh my God, that was amazing. I can't even. I look back at it and it just like makes me smile and like, you know, you guys know I'm emotional, like, you know, but like it was just so amazing to be able to experience something like that, because powerlifting is something that, you know, it's such a wonderful sport that does not like the competitiveness doesn't like interfere with people like it's a personal thing more than it is against like other people. And you'll have people that are in your same weight class competing against you, cheering for you because they want to beat you at your best. They don't want to beat you at your worst. So they're over here like cheering you on, even though, you know, they're technically like some of them are competing against you. And like I think there was something so amazing about having support from just random strangers. Like, you know, they were just there cheering you on. It was a very emotional, wonderful experience for me. And I definitely want to do it again. Like I intend to.
Do you have any plans? Have you picked out a competition or anything? Have you guys talked about that at all?
We talked about like, I think time frame.
Yeah.
Time frame?
Yeah,
We're thinking like next year, like early-ish next year to compete again, you know, potentially qualify for nationals if
that'd be great.
Still on your docket. I'm willing to help you out.
Well, Nationals USPA, we just learned, is in Orange Beach, Alabama, where we just came from this last weekend. We are super lukewarm about the location. So it sounds like it's an exciting place, but everything closes down at 7 p.m. So it's a little bit nothing bad. Shout out to Orange Beach.
Not a big after party scene, you know.
Not a lot of, Mellow Mushroom, they're open to like 9. But anyways, I digress. So once you, when did you start your lifting journey, your athletic journey? I know you've mostly been in the world of powerlifting, from what I understand. Besides, like the little bit of volleyball and stuff that you used to do, it seems to me like, powerlifting has been kind of your main thing, your big thing that's kind of helped guide you through a lot of times. And when did you start that, and what made you want to start powerlifting?
So like the story kind of goes, I was senior year of high school, early in senior year, I was weighing in at the low 80s, like 80 pounds, 82 pounds. I was weighing in about that much, having a really terrible relationship with food, and also like suicidal thoughts, struggling with my mental health a lot. My parents decided, I went to like my therapist, and they suggested I go to a clinic. And so I went to a clinic, and I know this is not how it is for everyone. Their experience with with clinics in general, they can be really great and really progressive, but the one that I went to just happened to not be amazing experience. It was really stressful. I was really trying to be compliant with them, but they were not really. They like to use scare tactics a lot, and I get it. Like, eating disorders are no joke at all. And they need to be very serious about it, but it was like they were rude. It was just not a good experience. And so we decided to leave, and my dad's thing that he told me was, I'm willing to leave this, but we can't stop, the diet plan that they've been trying to get you on. And the other thing you have to promise to do is, he was like, you need to go and train with a trainer 1 day a week. I think it was 2 days a week, actually. It was like 1 to 2 days a week. And he was like, I just want you to get more active because you don't move around. I didn't have an appetite. Like, that didn't help, is I wasn't burning calories. And so like, I wasn't hungry either. And also I just had a shitty relationship with it. So it was the whole, 9, but it just happened to be that he was like, okay, try this option and see if it works for you. And I can't lie, I did not enjoy it at first. It was a process, because like I felt the weakness that I was feeling inside, and my body was weak. It felt a bit embarrassing at times going to the gym, and working out. It was very intimidating to me. So I can understand when some people feel intimidated by the gym. I get it. It was intimidating for me. I'd never really worked out. I was like, what is this? This is like completely new and foreign territory. And so I just ended up working through that. And then slowly I started seeing the numbers go up. And I think having someone tell me, kind of whispering into my ear, affirmations and that you're doing great, having a trainer, I think that was crucial. I think I would have given up if I didn't have a trainer. Having somebody to tell me, you're doing awesome, you're doing great, you got to keep going, was really crucial to me, actually falling in love with it. And so I just ended up seeing physical changes as well. And my weight was going up, and I felt hungry, and I was like, I started actually enjoying food. I wanted to eat. And then I was like, wow, I don't feel like I'm going to throw up after every meal. Well, I used to actually throw up after every meal, but it became, I wasn't doing that. And I was like, wow, it blew my mind. And then it became the gym was where I wanted to be all the time. I looked forward to going there every week. I would get so excited. I'd start sweating because I was so excited to go to the gym. I was like, gym! I'd want to go so badly. And I would look forward to it, and I'd talk about it to my friends more and more. And it just kind of shot off from there. That was the beginning story.
That's that's awesome, and we've heard that story from a few different people from a few different angles. Everybody kind of has their own story. One thing that I find to be common between a lot of the people that we talk to is that whole starting out in the gym intimidation, kind of scared to be there, first day of kindergarten type of feeling.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people give up because of that. And so, I mean, what would you tell those people? Like, what would you say to them? Because I feel like somebody like me isn't in the same position as somebody like you to offer that advice. So, what would you tell people?
Honestly, I would just say, work with someone. I've suggested, friends have asked me that exact questions, and I've said, like, why don't you try investing, even if it's just one day a week, like, or every 2 weeks or something, like, in a trainer. I don't know. There's something, even if it's not it, like, even if it's just a program, but having guidance, like telling you what to do. Because sometimes the intimidation just comes from, they go in, they're like, I don't know what to do. Like, I have no idea what to do. I don't know what these, like, they go just to the assistance machines because they're like, things that say what to do on there. As well as, I think, even just going with a friend that could help you, as well as somebody that can, again, be that support system for you and, like, help motivate you to go there. Because I think, like, that's also another thing, is feeling like out of place and, like, comparing yourself. Like, if you have someone there with you that's, like, working with you, maybe it will distract you, like, that kind of stuff. Like, that's what I would say, either a trainer, some kind of program, so that you don't feel like you're just in there and in over your head, like, I don't know what to do, or like even a friend. So
That makes sense.
Totally. And the friend doesn't even have to necessarily know about working out themselves.
yeah.
It can just be like a support system, you know what I mean? And like
Yeah.
you could go together and have fun and like figure it out together. So
Man, that's exactly how that's pretty much how my journey started.
Yeah.
Was me and my best friend just trying to figure shit out, and just like kind of, I mean, we looked like idiots, I'm sure. I'm sure we looked like idiots, but it's okay. But I guess my point is that's okay.
Yeah.
And everybody started somewhere.
Totally.
And even these people that are like years and years and years into it, they started somewhere. Everybody started somewhere. And we see this a lot. We go to the Y. We go to a bunch of different gyms, but we go to the Y here in Savannah, one of them, and we see a lot of kids starting out, like high school kids, college kids. And it always, like, it kind of brings a smile to my face to see them there doing that, because even if they're doing completely the wrong thing, at least they're doing it, and they're there learning, and they're in the right environment. Yeah, they're in the right environment.
I will say, I saw like a 13-year-old kid the other day doing beautiful front squats. Like, I was so impressed. I couldn't help but like stare at this kid. I'm like, who taught you how to squat?
YouTube.
Yeah, there's some good YouTube videos out there. But
so, Isabella, your last meet, what did you did your last meet, what did you accomplish that meet, besides the medals, besides the records? What did you feel like you accomplished when you finally got on that platform?
And I think, I definitely talked to you guys about this. I have a lot of anxiety, and so, like, I had a lot, and, like, I know Kat, I was like, questions, like, I was like just bombarding with questions, because I was so, like, I didn't know how to get out that anxious energy. And just, like, I think the fact that I just stood on the platform, like, I just actually physically stood there, and I did that, like, I did that. I went in front of everybody and I lifted something, like, even if I didn't do well, I went up there and I tried. And that's what matters, because, like, I think overcoming that performance anxiety, being in front of people like that, like, I remember the first meet that was not really an official meet, but, like, the first kind of little local meet that I've ever been to, it was not a great experience. And this was something that, like, I had a lot of anxiety, and because of that, I really didn't lift at all, like, anywhere near the numbers that I felt like I could do. And so, like, I beat myself up a lot over that. And so, like, the fact I went on there and I did it again after that experience, and I just, like, tried my best. And then the first time I, like, did, like, the first squat, I was just like, like, and also it just got that, like, anxiety, even though it was still a little there, like, jitter and nerves, but, like, the anxiety eased a lot. I was like, okay, I did it. I did it. after the first lift, you feel a lot better. You've just gone up there and done it. So
We say that to everybody. We say,
Yeah.
get that first lift in, that first squat, and you're gonna feel a
Yeah.
whole lot better.
So
Exactly.
Just like everybody, even I don't even know how many meets. That first squat, that first lift is still nerve wracking, and it should be in a way. I mean, that's a good sign. Your body is anticipating something, and it's overexcited, and I mean, that's okay. Just make sure we get our depth on that first squat, and we'll be okay. That's awesome. I love your story, Bella. I really do. And you've been working with Kat now for quite a while. What was your favorite exercise before starting with Kat, and do you have a new favorite exercise out of the big three?
My favorite before, I would say like I really liked, and I still do like this. I just don't have the opportunity to do it anymore. I liked using the monolift, and I miss the monolift.
Yeah.
We said the same thing today.
I like it's just wow. Like I don't have to walk out with
That's our
it.
fault.
I liked like I guess squats with the monolift I just enjoyed because I felt like I didn't have to use as much energy getting that bar, walking out with it and everything. I will say there's something empowering about being able to walk out with the weight, but at the same time, like it is a great piece of equipment and I do very much miss it. So
I think I said that today because we did squats today, and I'm pretty sure that the monolift came up in conversation.
Yeah,
I do miss it. That was my baby.
I would say now, I have been really proud at how like my bench has been looking and my numbers.
I agree with that.
Totally.
I've gotten a lot of compliments on my bench. I'm like, ooh.
Your bench does look amazing. What are your numbers right now? What did you press on?
Well, I did a few weeks ago. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I did two for 140. Like
2 for 140.
Yeah. No, 2 pounds for 1.
2 pounds for 140 reps.
140 for 2 reps. Or 2 reps.
That's
so
awesome.
I did like 5 sets, but then like I think 2 of the sets I did with 2 reps with 140.
And typically it is inappropriate to ask a lady her weight, but what weight class are you currently in?
I am in the 56 kilogram class.
So to put that into perspective, you're lifting
more than your
body weight for reps. Like that's people strive their whole lives to want to do stuff like that, and people can. They just don't. They don't know how to get there. But the fact that you're doing that is really impressive, and I personally am super impressed by that. I think that is your best lift right now. Watching videos. And
you should see the squats.
I'll watch the squats again. Yep, I hear they're coming. I hear your squats coming on as well.
I was looking at it was crazy because like Kat and I together have been working on my squat game for quite a while, and to see like the progression from June to now, I was like, wow, like my back is a lot straighter. I'm not leaning forward as much. My butt is going lower, so we're making sure to hit that depth, and so
a lot of that's just from getting stronger too.
Yeah.
Like your back is getting stronger, and that's what's helping out with that. So props to you for just sticking with it.
Thank you. It's definitely, and there have been a few little tiny baby injuries along the way, but even then, I'm still getting it. So like I'm like, hey, we're all good. But I'd say like for like the exercises, it'd be like a tie between the bench press, and I have been enjoying those pull-ups. They're also just a fat flex. Like the chin-ups, I got to 13, and I was like,
well, we've been doing weighted ones.
And so then when you took the weight off,
so then you take the weight off, and we'll do like an AMRAP, like a body weight AMRAP. Oh.
That's a lot of pull-ups. That's military standard. That's over military standard. So like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and Kat knew that I wanted to get better pull-ups. Like I definitely was like, that's something I wanted. But like pull-ups, you gotta practice those.
Yeah, that's a perishable skill.
It's like you gotta do them to get better at them. So like it's been doing them quite a bit. But hey, I have seen a difference. Also, my back is looking more Dorito. So
you walked right into it. That was going to be the next question because I did label you on this video as Isabella the Dorito. So tell the people why we call you the Dorito.
Okay, I would say it's because
yeah, look at those lats. Look at that.
The back.
It's Dorito shaped.
Yeah, I guess like I always, people always comment about how like tiny my waist is, and since powerlifting, you got to have that big strong back. I just happen to like get that big strong back, but my waist has still stayed pretty slim. I mean, I'm definitely a lot more like. I mean, I'm okay with the rectangle shape. I own the rectangle shape. We like it. But but definitely like I've still kept a pretty slim waist. So like if I'm flexing my back and like flashing my lats, it definitely is very upside down Dorito. So yeah.
But what kind of Dorito? What Dorito aren't we?
Oh, obviously only the nacho cheese. I don't
not
like
Cool Ranch.
No, Cool Ranch is high. Like I think Cool Ranch is not as superior as I don't even eat the Cool Ranch like that.
I love Cool Ranch.
You can have all the Cool Ranch.
I like all the Doritos.
You like all the Doritos?
I won't even lie.
What if they made a mixed bag? So you don't know what you're getting.
No,
you get like a pizza one in there, you get a Cool Ranch.
I think they would all just mix together and it would be like one unrecognizable flavor.
What about the have you done the Pocky one chip challenge yet? Have you seen that? So if you go into Parker's, I know they sell them in Parker's, they sell them at other grocery stores. It's you buy one chip and it's I think it's made of like Reaper.
It's really hot
and some other stuff. It's like a super spicy chip.
I've heard of that. Yeah, I know.
And if they got it all over the TikToks right now and the grams and people the challenge is to eat the chip and like not drink milk or anything for like a certain amount of time afterwards. And it's just one chip. And now you got guys taking that thing and like pouring hot sauce on it and stuff and eating them. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm from the Carolinas.
Right.
Stay there. I'm good. Like I like hot things, but I'm not. No.
I feel you.
My stomach, she's too sensitive. Okay. I like hot things, but it does not like me. I've been eating better and eating not super spicy things because I'm not one to have that crazy acid reflux. As lifters, we have bad acid reflux. Oh my God. Why? I mean, I know, like, because the pressure that we're always putting on our like stomachs and everything and pushing against those belts, I just get bad acid reflux. I just do. And it's an issue, but I'm dealing with it. So
it's okay. A lot of people do.
Yeah.
But any other questions for Bella today?
One more question.
One more question. Here it is.
So I always have to give credit to where this question comes from.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Heidi Donnell from the Futurist Female Powerlifting. She asks this question at the end of all her podcasts, and it's basically like, what the hell was I thinking? So when was there like a time in your life, lifting related or non-lifting related, that you look back and you just kind of like cringe and go, what the hell was I thinking?
I mean, not in lifting, because I have been very happy with everything. I mean, okay. I think that maybe only actually, maybe I will say a lifting one. Okay, we'll keep it on brand. Like, I think when I used to only do conjugate method. And you guys probably like, whoa, that's coming out. Like, I think even having like because you guys, what you have programmed for me right now is like kind of a mixture of both. Mm-hmm. I mean, and I know that you've tailored it a lot because I'm very picky, and I know you guys know that I'm super picky, but it's been like a really like nice mixture of both. And I have really not like had as much injuries with it. I feel more confident with the weight. Like, I feel like I have really been able to hone in on my technique. I think not videoing myself and seeing the videos. Like, I think that's another, what the hell, like, why, like, because then I look back at those old videos and I'm like what? Like, we all do. We all have those old
videos.
And thank you to
yeah.
Facebook for me. They like pop up. It's like 13 years ago today. This is what you were doing, and it's like a quarter squat or something like that. It's just terrible.
Yeah. I think just doing conjugate and doing like max lifts, like max like singles every single week. I think that maybe for some, but I think that I personally have seen a lot more progress, and I think my body has been a lot happier with me not doing that.
Oh, yeah,
So I think
sure.
that's right now, like I look at that and I'm like, and I've even talked to my dad about it. Him and I talk about it all the time because, you know, he also likes lifting. So we like have conversations about that. And so like he was like, he and I both talk about the fact that we don't get as many injuries now. And I feel physically better. Like I don't feel like I'm like just petered out all the time. Like I just don't have any energy to do anything. Or working out like 6 days a week. That was no. I think okay, I love the gym and I want to be in the gym 6 days a week, but I don't think my body wants that for me anymore. So
It's a lot, and take it from somebody who's a little older. It gets harder and harder as you get older.
yeah.
That recovery time becomes a little bit more important. And but yeah, so anyways, awesome. Bella, thank you so much for coming on the show. And you know, we look forward to scheduling that next competition early next year. I want to see you back up on that platform.
Yeah.
I'm never more excited for our lifters than when I see them up there on the platform doing the things that they would love best. And I have very fond memories of the day that you lifted, and I want to replicate that again.
Such a good day.
Such a good day. And so I want to do that. I want to do that again. But thank you so much for coming on. Your story is very inspirational.
Thank you.
And you know, obviously we'll see you at the cookout. What's that? November 12th or something?
Something like that.
It's the 12th.
We're gone every single weekend, and the first weekend we're not. We're doing the cookout, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Sounds
Well, I
about
pushed
right.
for it because I was like,
No,
you guys need to have this.
We miss everybody, and we can't wait to have everybody here. And you know, it'll be a good time. It'll be a very good time. But again, thank you for coming on the show. Isabella, everybody, the Dorito, look for her. Look for her out there on all of her social channels, or not. It's fine. But she's out there. Follow her journey. It's very inspirational. And again, thank you for being on the show. I'm Nate. This is
Savage Cat.
And Bella, we'll see you at the gym.
All right.
All right. Be good.
All right. Bye.
What a wonderful, wonderful story.
I love her story.
She is great. And I think to wrap up today's show, we should talk a little bit about our busy schedule that's coming up. We just came back from Worlds.
Yes, IPL Worlds.
Where the Robert Thomas, Bob, who is 61 years old, right?
Sure.
60 or 61, something like that. He's a master's. 61, I think. We're allowed to say it. It's on open powerlifting. He's fine with it. He doesn't care.
I don't know if he's 60 or 61. I can't remember.
He's about there. Absolutely crushed it though. Crushed it.
Killed it.
Crushed it. I mean, what did he take home? Like 4 records?
So Bob, back at the was it the Tough Expo?
Yes, he was at the Tough Expo.
At the Tough Expo, he set 4 state records. At Worlds, he broke all of them.
Yep, all the state records, and took
a world record for his bench press at 314 pounds. So Bob is officially the first world record holder on Team Viking and the first lifter that we have taken to Worlds, which is a huge deal for us, and it's a huge deal for him too.
So excited. They didn't say where Worlds is next year, right? Is that TBD?
Worlds is in Canada.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yes.
So in Nationals is in Orange Beach.
Yes.
Because they don't want to put it in Vegas again for some reason. God, so fun in Vegas. It was so fun in Vegas. This weekend coming up, we will be in Malden, South Carolina. If you know where that is.
Good for you.
Good for you. We don't. We have no idea, but it's going to be fun. We have another one of our lifters lifting his very first competition that weekend. And some of us will be sitting for our referee test for the USPA.
What?
Yes. So very excited about that. It's all about giving back to the sport. So if you're a lifter, get in there, volunteer, help out, take care of the sponsors, asgardianathletics.com. And again, where are we after that? We're Tennessee for the Special Olympics.
With Powerlifting America.
With Powerlifting America this time. So we'll be up there with that. If you're around, definitely go see those kids. I find those kids to be amazing. They are just some of the nicest group of kids, some of the best lifters I've ever seen. They really need the support. They haven't had much opportunity to lift since the COVID era. Since COVID began, they're just starting to get their competitions back. So I'm really excited for that. And I'm really excited to be going up there and help referee and help however we can with that. That's exciting. And then the week after that's the cookout. And then you're going off to LA.
Yep.
For
the PPC finals with the WRPF. So that's going to be the first weekend of December. And then the second weekend of December, we got a bunch of the team competing.
Oh, yeah. So excited.
The Dirty South Championships out in Atlanta, which is super exciting.
That is so exciting.
I always love rolling up on them with the team. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to all roll up with sunglasses and cigars and somehow make everything go slow motion to some sort of like Rocky music as we walk in. That is going to be a fun meet, though. The Dirty South.
I'm really excited about that.
If you're in Atlanta, come watch us crush all the competition because these lifters that we're bringing to that meet are not your beginner lifters. There's a lot of big hitters there. And I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited for your PPC Nationals meet as well. That's going to be at South Bay Strength.
South Bay Strength. Yep.
Where Veggie Lifter happens to own.
That's right.
Dr. Ashley. We had a chance to visit there a couple weeks ago, and what a cool gym. What a cool gym. If you're ever in the area, please stop by there and give them a shout out. They're a really cool gym. For powerlifters and for anybody, really. I mean, really anybody. It's a great gym.
It's definitely hardcore.
And I heard there might be a slap fight in the middle of it.
That's what Dr. Ash said. She said there's not that many lifters, so she's going to do a slap fight.
All right. So if you think I should join the slap fight, send us a message. We'll put a little poll up. And, whatever you guys determine, if you guys determine I should join the slap fight, I'll join the slap fight. Just bear in mind, this is a pretty face, and we don't want to get it. We don't want to get it ruined. And then what do we got? Then Christmas.
Then you.
And then me. Yeah, I'll be in Vegas. We'll be in Vegas with hopefully Coach. And we'll be in Vegas for the Nevada State Championships. That is my next competition. So we're both hoping to get those big dot scores around so we can start entering some of the other competitions that we love and want to see us in. But anyways, anything else going on? That's a lot going on.
Of stuff.
Oof. All right. Any other advice? Any other words of wisdom? Great. I'm Nate once again. This is Savage.
Cat.
And we are the Desire Over Doubt Show. This is the empowerment series. Please tune in again next Tuesday, where we'll be talking about empowerment again with a special guest yet to be named. Thank you, and we'll see you in the gym.